Yo, my people, una good morning. Na good morning, this one come be because usually on Jplive, na good evening. 9 they be because we dey start by 8 o'clock. But today, this is an exclusive interview, and that is why we say this morning, this opportunity not going to elude us because we get somebody for Italy where we need to talk to. Although it's still going to be virtual, but all the same, we dey appreciative of the fact say this person dey for the land of Italy. And una know say oftentimes, I dey talk and say politicians, for Edo State or any other state in Nigeria, they know they like to come to Italy, and we know they know the reasons behind it, especially the candidates too. But today, we have somebody where come from Edo State, and this person that one big fish that anybody cannot undermine as when politics is, as far as politics is concerned in Edo State. And this very person will introduce himself, but meanwhile, make a given a small snippets about them. Now, the acting chairman of APC for Edo State in Italy right now in the city of Rome. Maybe perhaps he can't meet the Pope because the election ahead is going to be a very, very strong one because all the contestants are formidable adversaries, but one person must emerge the winner. And because of that today, we say, no, make this thing for Italy today this significant, and that is why we invite us to make una join us this morning. Make we take here from this distinguished man from Edo State where we need to ask some questions because we, as the people who are there for the diaspora, we have a major role to play, especially talking to our people at home and making sure say the right thing is done at the right time. The politics of Edo State is all of our responsibility, and we cannot sit on our oars and allow some few people to write roughshod over the entire people. Because of that, with our little expertise, experience, understanding, and our financial commitment, we will make sure say we get it right this time around. We don't do our best in the past to see say things come the way it's supposed to be. But if it not come be like that, you must keep trying. And that's why this time again we are at stake again, putting everything at stake in making sure that the right result is achieved. So this morning, my people, if una hear my voice, make una draw una check closer. I know say some of una go day work, but if you come back, make you not forget to read them. Make you not forget to listen, to this very interesting interview where we get this morning. And if una want call in, the number na +39 327 237 8174. We go fit give answers to any question, especially because the person where we get is a think tank, a political think tank where we go fit give answers to some of the problems where we need. And we need a government that can succeed and make things work the way it ought to be. When we talk of success, it is not because they want to win, but the success is that make the people of the state be happy and let the dividend of democracy reach every doorsteps in Edo State. And that is why today we are interviewing the arrowhead, the Oga Kwata way one make sure say then they come back to power in 2024, this very year. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, make una join me as I welcome my guests today, the two of them. And we have another distinguished gentleman. I'm the welfare officer for Nuna for Italy. And I in the host this our chairman where he will introduce himself very shortly. And both of them will do same. And please, make una synchronize, make una call una friends of friends, and even the ones with me and they don't feel quarrel before, I beg, make una not vex today, make una join us, because this matter is going to be a very, very interesting one. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to invite our guest this morning on Jplive. Engineer, let's go. Yes, sir. My people, good morning, gentlemen. You are welcome to Jplive. And traditionally, in a broken, we take the duamo. We know because no holds bar when it comes to broken. Grammar too, they had us most times. But however, our listening viewers out there, they want to hear the real matter as it they land. And because of that, we would like say, make grammar not too plenty, but make grammar the dance and make them know say na elite una be as una represent every day of your life. So you are welcome to Jplive, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Our guest from Edo State, you are welcome, sir. I beg, make us start from you. Make you, I beg, just give us a brief introduction, and from there, on a lighter note, we can set the ball rolling.
Thank you for having me. My name is Jared Tenebe. I'm the chairman of APC Edo State. I come to Italy to come pray. In the first place, you can see me having my rosary, because one of the things that we need in anything we do is to first of all call God into it. And I'm in Italy, in Rome specifically, to pray at the Basilica which I have done, and also to talk to most of our diaspora people and ensure that the journey we are going to undertake will be a journey that will be smooth, that will be directed by God. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you very much. You even sit down near pastor self. As you sit down near pastor, your rosary day with you, you still there with another pastor. So let me say the blessing is going to be double, the way I see it.
Thank you.
So let us hear from the next man where they to you. I can see say in teeth they shine well. And please tell us something about you.
Thank you, my people. Una good afternoon. I want to thank you, first of all, our Oga JP, the Commander-in-Chief of Nigerians in Torino. God will bless you for this good
You
work.
don't put Jara for me.
My name is Mike Opute. I'm from Edo State, Edo North. I am your National Welfare Officer and at the same time, the Chairman of the APC in Italia chapter. Thank you very much.
Yes, my people, we don't hear from these distinguished gentlemen. And right now, we want to set the ball rolling because we get pertinent questions when we want to ask our chairman from Edo State. As soon as here, now be the chairman of APC for Edo State, the party where the opposition as at today for Edo State. And as we don't first know, and as we know, they don't put things together now to make sure say they wrestle power from PDP. And that is why, as soon as here just now say, he come all the way from Edo State to Italy, make him come pray, carry rosary, meet pastor, because say this one not be only the matter of election or maybe politics, something extra must be done to making sure say they wrestle power from PDP. So as him be saying, be the oga pata, na him the crown dey head. So everything possible to make him succeed, because if the governor, if him flag bearers win, na him win. If the flag bearers not win, na him not still win. I am very sure that reason, now make they crisscross the whole world now in making sure say he go reach out to people, especially the Edo State citizens, make it talk to them one-on-one, make them for here say yes, this mission is mission possible, not be mission impossible. And this morning, let us hear from him. And by doing that, we get one very quick question. Ogasa, we dey aware say your office, small thing happened to Ram. It was on siege. It was on siege because under siege. I mean, sorry, because one kind of thing happened in the post-primary election. And you even mention names of people where you suspect say they do that bad thing where they're not supposed to do. We see video clips where you're from Wakari there with your team. When I look at the extent of damage for there. As the matter come be now say the matter the two persons where it be like say they be the quarrel before they don't settle. How this matter take come up and how the peace take there and how you take the matter now. You don't clear for your mind and make sure say everybody come together as Papa, make the party for succeed.
Well, the point we say, anytime they want to do primaries, there is always a tension. And that tension will get to a level you would think that the whole world want to crumble. But at the end of the day, you will discover that peace will be achieved and everything will now start going on smoothly. As I speak, they don't get any problem again now. Everything don't do okay. Everybody is working together. All the leaders have come together to work together to achieve the same purpose, because the Edo State now, as a day, the enemy that we have is one person, which is Governor Obaseki. And to take Governor Obaseki out and all his crony out of government, you need intervention of God. You need God to lead it. That's the reason why I'm here, to come and have participate in a mass at the Basilica with the Pope, which has happened. And you can see me with my rosary. And I know that God has taken charge. God has taken control. Edo will be delivered. Edo will be rescued from the hands of Obaseki and his strangers. Strangers in the sense that, like I needed to clear one impression. Because when we say we don't want Edo in the hands of strangers, we mean that there are people, they say the world is a global village. Global village in the sense that you can be in Italy, you can be in America, you can be in London, but we are in one small village because of this system we have now. Like the interview I'm doing now, this live interview you are doing now, everybody is watching it in the world. That means the world is a global village. The reason why we are saying that we don't need a stranger, you can be in Italy, you are not a stranger to Edo. You can be in America, you are not a stranger to Edo. I know that most of the people in diaspora, is either you have a house in your village or you have a land in your village you are planning to develop. If you don't have any of the two, you are planning to develop. But we have a system. We have some people in Nigeria that claim to come from Edo. They are not even living outside the country. They live in Lagos, but they don't have a house in Benin. They don't have a house in their various villages. For instance, Obaseki is the same thing. He did the same thing. He only came to Edo State with briefcase. He never built any house in Edo State. All his investments, all the money he got all from this government, he invested it outside. So he's coming in with another stranger again, which is Aswa Egodaro. Aswa Egodaro is from Edo State. He lives in Lagos and Abuja, but he does not have a house in Benin. He does not have a house in Ishan where he comes from. He does not even have a plan of building one. He does not have a plan of even buying a land to do that. Those are the strangers we are talking about. The people in diaspora are people who relate with their people at home every day. You that is on this, anchoring this program now, I know that there is no way that within a month that you will not send money to your people in the village. You are always in touch with your people in the village. So nobody can call you a stranger. Even those that are not anchoring programs like this, there are some that every other day they are talking to their people at home. That's the reason why I came here, to ensure we set up a machinery that we can use to reach out to them, because they have their people at home. So these are the people that we need. The strangers we are talking about are people like Obaseki, who are living in Nigeria but do not have a house in Edo State. The people we are calling strangers are people like Abata, who does not have a house in Benin. People that we are calling strangers are people like Aswa Egodaro, who does not have a house in Edo State. So all these are strangers. You can imagine Aswa Egodaro went to his village. He could not even communicate in his language. He had to get an interpreter. So why do you think such a person cannot be called a stranger? So I just want to clear that impression that when we say we don't want strangers in government house, we mean that strangers within Nigeria, people who don't even have plan of building houses or come to Edo State, or they are from Edo State, but they just want to come and rule and go. Those are the people we are talking about. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Make I borrow from the one you from top before I go over to our welfare officer, Pastor Michael Pute. The issue of person not build house, person now not come be somebody where he go fit, administer the state. That one now something where it be say at the end of the day, now prerequisites to say you be candidate, or because say na political language or political statement. Does that join that you must have that structure prior to becoming any prior to your candidacy in any office?
No. You see, the point is that if you want to govern a people, you must know the people. You must be able to live with the people prior to the election, before the election. Not that you just come from outside, from Lagos, you contest an election, you win. You will not know the immediate problem of the people. Just like my candidate, Senator Monde Okpeolo and Dennis Idausa. These are people that have houses, they live with the people, they know the people. One is a senator, one is a member of House of Reps, representing the people already. So these are the kind of people we are talking about. When you see people that don't even have a house in their villages, they cannot speak the language, it then means they don't know the problem of the people. You need to live with the people to be able to know their problems, to be able to know how to solve their problems. What we need in Edo State now is not English, because we have seen a situation where English language has only brought MOU into Edo State. We don't want such a thing. Now we want somebody who can speak Pidgin English fluently, because that's what our people understand. We need somebody who is a trader. We need somebody who is a farmer. And these are the things that are embedded in our candidate, Senator Monde Okpeolo and Dennis Idausa. That's what we are talking about. It's not that you must have a house. To have a house is prerequisite to becoming governor. No. But you must be able to live with your people. If you don't have a house, you must have plan of having a house. If you don't have a house, you must have a land. So that means you have the mind of staying with your people before you even start thinking of running elections. That's what we are talking about.
Chairman, sir, Thank you very much for this one where you answer. So this one take us to another interesting question where we would like to ask, because we did aware say for the first election, for the first primaries, the announcement where they make, they say Honorable Dennis Idahosa and I win. When it be say the Governor Opuzodima makes that pronouncement. Then thereafter again, we see here say about 4 people like that come and say that they win. Then the next, they can't say, okay, make them cancel that one because say it get as it be. They can't use one language, say they're not conclude, they're inconclusive. So we went to the next one, election. Then automatically the emergence of Senator Mondokwe will come. How at the end of the day, I take broker this piece where come be say the aggrieved person where go court. Now because of saying I take pay him back, or because say he qualify to be the deputy governor.
No, you see, the point is that the first primaries that was done, if you notice, there is always, before primaries, the party will write to INEC that we want to have primaries, and this is the venue where we are going to collate results. The resident electoral commissioner of that state will be notified, and he must be present when such a thing is when results are being collated. So as at the time that happened, the elections were held. And as at the time the results were being announced on TVC, if you noticed, then the surge, the talks raided the venue of the primaries, and only 8 local governments were announced, and the remaining were not announced. So what happened was that different people were claiming that they won in their various collation center, but the authentic collation center is the one we communicated to INEC, which is Largeville Hotel in GROA. So the results that came out from there were the authentic results. So the reason why they did the election was because the collation did not end on that day. So only 8 local governments were announced. So at the end of the day, the continuation happened the next one, which happened on the 22nd. And it was a continuation. And the primaries that were done in the remaining local government, and results were declared. And bringing the 2 people together, one as governorship candidate and the other one as deputy governorship candidate, is because the party wants to win. And if you notice, our strategy is simple. When we have Dennis Idahosa, who controls 2 local governments, his constituency is Ovia South and Ovia Northeast. He is the House of Rep member representing that place. So he's an issue, and he has always been winning his elections. And we have Mondokwe, who is the governorship candidate, who has 5 local governments to his in his kitty as a senator. So, and he's already working in those local governments, and the deputy governorship candidate is already working in those local governments. The party met strategically and brought the 2 of them together. Already, as I speak, we already have 2 local governments in Edo North, Edo South, and 5 local governments in Edo Central, even without a campaign have started. So we're only going to go to the other local government in Edo South to look for how to get more local government to add to the 2 we already have. Where Edo North is a safe haven for us, and we are still going to be working hard with Comrade Adam Soshomole, who is our leader on ground, myself and other gladiators, Abu Milonia, Gani Audu, and the rest of it all, the Honorable Minister of Niger Delta, and many of other people, Malika Fegboa, and the rest of it all. You should be rest assured that Edo North will be in our kitty, which has 6 local governments. So if you calculate, you already have 6 plus 5, that is 11, plus 2, that is 13. So there's no way we are going to contest the other local government that we are not going to get as many as possible. So as I speak now, our candidates are front runners, and we are going to win the election. And that's the formula. That's why we thought it wise to bring the 2 together to ensure that we achieve that peace and win the election. Because you need an extraordinary thing to both Obaseki and his English-speaking foreigners, a foreigner that is bringing Aswa Igodaro into government.
Yeah, Chairman, sir. Your political permutation right now, don't go to say, the 11 local governments so far considered based on your mathematics right now. The combination of Aswelime Igodalo and Barrister Osaudin Ogie, you don't see them say these people too, especially Osadio Ogie, so now a formidable adversary. Waiting be your calculation. And you know, say somebody where they their back. Let us not undermine the fact, say that they say Godfatherism, whatever has been eschewed, you know, they don't throw them overboard. But we are aware, say Obasa today, as well me back. What is your arrangement in making sure say you dislodge, you know, the capacity of Barrister Osadio Ogie and in tandem with Aswelime? What is your plan?
Yeah, but let me tell you one thing, what we did calculatively. The youths are yearning to be in government in Edo State. What happened to us? People used our time. I cannot be governor now because of my age. Not that I'm very old, I'm still at the borderline, I'm still a young person. But you discover that that ticket of Aswa Godalo Anoki is a very old ticket. And I don't think the youth want that. The youth are yearning to have power because they are the ones that have what it takes to rule Edo State now, what it takes to be government, because they have everything going for them. They have the strength. They can be up. Obaseki and Aswa Godalo and Ogie will not be able to match, will not be able to stand the rigors of campaigns even like that as it is. So in everything, in our elections these days, the youth votes are more in number than the elderly ones. So that's what we are bringing on board. And don't also forget that Ogie has been part of failed Obaseki government. So for you to bring Ogie into that government, you're already on minus, because the sin Obaseki committed, Ogie committed more, because he's in that government, he's the engine room of that government. Everything that Obaseki is doing now, he will want to continue it if he becomes that ticket wins. All the problems, all the stress that they are giving to the Oba of Benin will continue with people like Ogie on that ticket, because he's been there when Obaseki has been trying to bring down that throne, that reverend throne, that throne that is the envy of the world, that throne that is the envy of everybody in Edo State, that throne that is one of the oldest and one of the oldest throne in the world, that culture that the Oba hold in trust for the people that try to disseminate it is this same person. It was the engine room of that government that tried to do that. So I believe Ogie being in that ticket is already a minus, and I don't see how that ticket will survive.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, a very quick one again, because we know say time no actually day your side, because I know you have a lot to do today. And before, when we finish with you now, we will ask, we will need to talk to again our brother Michael Putte, 1 or 2 questions before we call it a day. But a very quick one again, Mr. Chairman, between Labour Party and PDP, which of these adversaries where you get now, which one is more threatening to APC as we speak?
Well, we don't. You see, Labour, we just see them. If you look at the entire history on a lighter mood, if you look at the entire history of elections in Nigeria, I've never seen somebody as big as the candidate of Labour to be governor, because the reason is clear. It's like when you have a bodybuilder. There was one time in Edo State, in Edo North, when one guy who is a bodybuilder, very big, he came, he said he want to be local government council chairman. So he was going around. Then when he came to canvass me that he want to be local government council chairman. I asked him a question. I said, my friend, I don't think you'll be able to win. You go to the gym every day, you build. Look at the way you are built. Have you seen in the old Nigeria where somebody who is this big, who is a builder like you, will be local government council chairman? I said, nobody will vote for you because you have strength, you can beat the whole local government. So if people come, you take all their money, nobody will be able to challenge you. So nobody will vote for you. The guy packed his bag and baggages and left. That's on a lighter mood. So as I'm talking to you, that guy is too big. And the kind of food he will eat is so huge. His flair for money is so big. So nobody will put Edo State in the hands of such a person. Don't forget, he's a renowned lawyer, and he's a contract. is an authority in contract law. Because I'm reading law now. It's an authority in contract law. And these are people who will use Edo State to go into agreements, technical agreements that the state will lose. So nobody will want anybody like the Labour candidate to be governor of that state now because of most of things like this. So you have in PDP, English, MOU, another person from Labour now is coming in that is a technical contract. You will want to commit Edo State into different agreements that will reap the state. So nobody is even thinking of them. Secondly, don't forget that the Labour Party win was the Obi flare. That Obi flare during the presidential election was there. That is not there again. Obi will not be on the ticket. Even if Obi come and campaign from now till next year, it will not have any effect because immediately after the presidential election, there were House of Assembly election. And I don't see how many states, how many local government, how many seats the Labour have. They just have just one. So what is going to befall them is what happened during the House of Assembly election. In this coming election, APC will clear the state and APC will return back to government in Edo State. That I can assure you.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, sir, thank you very much. This one again goes to you. Considering the insecurity in Edo State as of today, we are all aware of the happenings in Edo State. Insecurity, food, famine, hunger, and so many other issues that are bedeviling our people in Edo State that are supposed not to be there because Edo State is well blessed and the resources are there. So now, have you ever in any way interacted with your candidates to see how they are going to resolve these very, very problems that we are confronted with in Edo State? Looking at insecurity, looking at employment, looking at food shortage, and etc.
Well, one thing I can tell you is that there is this security outfit in Edo Central that is called Atanakba. That Atanakba, Senator Monday Ukbewolo, our candidate, contributed a lot to it. And he has bought a lot of vehicles for security, for that security outfit in Edo Central, where it comes from, where that is representing. And that will tell you that security is one of the things that he is bringing on board that he's going to do. He's somebody who talk less, but action, he has it. He talks less, but action, carrying out action is what he knows how to do best. For the past how many years, he has been giving people free transportation in Edo Central. All those records are there. And he's a philanthropist. He has been feeding people in his senatorial district. And he has done a lot of things for his people. And he's a businessman who knows how to do business for Nigeria, for his state. He knows how to do most of all these things that you're talking about. Anything that has to do with a government, Monday Ukbewolo has it. And he's in different committees in the Senate that he has the connection, he has the reach, he has everything going for him. Recently, about a week ago, he had a meeting with the vice president where decisions were reached on who is going to be our deputy governorship candidate. And instead of asking things for himself, he asked for two things. One, he asked for appointment for somebody who means a lot to our party. And secondly, he asked for the construction of the road from Okene to Benin, and that government should come back to it. As of yesterday, it has been approved, and by next week, equipment will be going on site for such thing. These are the kind of people we are talking about. Even when he did it, nobody heard. That is to show that he talks less and act more. So now that road is going to start, construction is going to start in that road by next week now. Equipment will come back, payments have already been approved for it. So all these are the kind of things that Monday brings on board. That is what makes him. That is who he is. He doesn't pretend about it. He's not an MOU person. He's not somebody that will be coming to say, sign MOU, do this, do that. He's not a noisemaker. He is the one, is a silent achiever. He's somebody who will tell you, this is what I want to do, and he will do it. Immediately after the primaries, I had the privilege of traveling with him to America to also talk to diaspora people and also try to reach out to people, things that you want to bring to Edo State. Agric, even my trip to Italy is one of those things that I also came to do. And he's in touch with the people. So he's already working even before the election. So that is somebody who is ready to work, not somebody who is coming to be signing MOU up and down and there's nothing to show for it. So we need to, as a people, as a those state people, come together to see him as somebody who is going to deliver us from the mess Obaseki has put the entire state. And I know that it will work and he will achieve it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Now that you are in Italy, so to say in the diaspora now, you know, sorting out things in preparation for the campaign and the eventual election, what is the prospect of Edo citizens in the diaspora? And you are sitting with a very distinguished Nigerian who is part of the National Union of Nigerian Associations in Italy. So far, now we don't talk small, I don't interface. Waiting be the prospect of the Edo citizens where they contribute their resources all the time to the development of the state, yet nothing they happen from this end. How do we get out of this problem? And waiting be their assurance, say, okay, if we not continue to do more, these are some of the things that you will enjoy, being that will be part of the economic, growing the economic situation in Edo State. What is the plan for the diasporans, so to say, or Nigeria, Edo State in the diaspora citizens?
You see, like I said now, I am here for two things. One, to partake in a mass at the Basilica led by the Pope. And secondly, to also meet with the diaspora to prepare ground on our coming to campaign to them. And that means we have them at heart. We know that they control their people at home. If you want to win an election, if the diaspora are not with you, you will lose that election. If you want to win an election, if the diaspora is with you, you will win that election. That's one thing we know. Mostly Edo State, you cannot rule out the diaspora. So my candidate is somebody who has the diaspora at heart, and he wants to have some of their representatives in his government when we eventually win. The reason is because the diaspora that are here, they are in different strata of economy in the various countries where they are domiciled. So at the end of the day, you discover that they have what it takes to. If you go to America, you come to Europe, and you discover that our doctors, our nurses, different walks of life, our people excel. So we want to bring all these people back home so that they can be part of our government. And we believe that the diaspora, when they are part of that our government, many things will be okay. Not when you have a governor or people who are coming to government, all they do is to be traveling to China, travel to all the different countries to go and sign MOU, pay money for consultancy, siphon a lot of dollars for consultancy, and nothing is done. When you have the diaspora, you have people in the diaspora. If you are talking of agric now, you want to bring investors for agric. The diaspora, they are there. If you want to bring like tram that you have in Rome here or something, you have people in the diaspora. You can leverage on and get all those people, all those investors to come down. So diaspora is going to be very prominent in the government that Edo State is going to form. The diaspora will be very involved, will be very key in it. That's the reason why I'm here. I'm not sure any other party will come. If they come, they are only coming to deceive them, because we have seen it. When Obaseki became governor, I never saw anybody in the diaspora that was part of that government. And that's the reason why he was traveling around the world, signing MOU, siphoning our money for consultancy fees and everything. Mondiobewole is not going to do that. He does not need to travel down to America to go and get investors to come, because there's already somebody from America who is in the diaspora that is in his government, who will be charged with that responsibility, like an ambassador who knows everything that you need in America, the same thing in Europe, the same thing in London. All over the world, you have people in the diaspora who will be part of that government. And those people will function, and most of the investment that is going to come from outside the country will come through them. That is how we want to engage the diaspora in the government that we are about to form. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Another quick one again. You talked about insecurity and you made mention of an outfit. And going forward, you know, say this unemployment is a very big problem for our youth. And this Japa syndrome as a result of unemployment and most of the small things were attached to them, especially when they don't finish school. They don't come see where they will be employed or engaged, make them feel they get money for themselves. You can't lead them to say, okay, make them come. If you look at the statistics in Italy, for example, now people from Edo State, now plenty pass. How now go fit stop these excesses of, and people they die for the Mediterranean because of this Japa syndrome? What will be the plan ahead where APC get to make sure say these people where they come out so the one where they has not go get the mind to take come out, and the one where they come out for here, if things don't go well for those, they will get the mind to take return back and contribute to the growth and of the state. I beg, what will be the plan of APC to this effect?
Well, our government will be employment. The point is that the economy of the state will be opened. If we will bring in investors, that's why we want to engage the diaspora. We'll bring in investors, and when people come to invest, it will give room for employment. And when the young ones are gainfully employed, it will bring down insecurity in the state. If you don't do it like that, there is no way your state can be secured. They said if you need a state, if you need a state that is free of insecurity, you must educate that state. Education is also part of it, because when you educate the people, they will know they will be useful in whatever they do. In fact, they will come up with different things. The young people, for instance, he has the plan of giving soft loans to our people to start businesses. There are people that are there, they know how to repair phones, but they don't have the money to start it. When you give such people soft loans, he will be able to establish himself and also employ people that will work with him. In all stratas of our economy, when you inject money into it, you discover that many people will be independent in their businesses, and they will employ people. And by the time you open up the economy, you see more, you bring more investors, you now see the need to employ more people. So employment will be one of the things that we are going to use to bring down the level of insecurity in the state. And it's also going to empower the police, and it's also going to empower the police, the military, to ensure that at every point in time, if somebody is kidnapped, for instance, now, the police should be able to know. When you empower them, they should be able to know the point. Because if you can track a phone, how will you not be able to track somebody who is negotiating a ransom for the kidnappers? How will you not be able to track them? So at the end of the day, it is when people collect security votes and they keep it to themselves, just the way Obaseki has done for 8 years now, that is when you have things like this. Our candidate is not going to do that when he becomes the governor of Edo State. He's going to utilize the security vote. He's going to use it for the purpose that it's meant for. And when you do that, you will bring down insecurity. You will bring it to the barest minimum. And at the end of the day, he's also thinking of bringing drones that will track different things. He's also, when we go to America, he had discussion with a company that is going to bring vehicles. He has in mind of having some vehicles in every street, so that when you see the movement of certain people, immediately you control them and find out where they are going to. From there you can bust a crime. So at the end of the day, our candidate is ready, willing, and is able to tackle security of the state.
Yes, thank you very much, Chairman. So many questions there where we feel ask, and we know say you are very prepared and ready to give answers to many of our questions. But the point is that we must go because time is not actually on our side. But we dey look forward to fit take the interface or interact with you periodically as this process they go on until the election is concluded, and eventually too, when if now your candidate can win or if now the other one can't win, but I feel say you must date the system again because of your expertise in making sure say things they go well. Let us pray and hope, wish that your party win according to, because now you are the talk to today, and the man were near you there too. Himself now the APC stalwart for Italy. Then they work hard assiduously in making sure that a candidate win. But to this end, the question where I want to ask is that the Ogawa sit down near you for there is the welfare officer for Italy for here. And most of the problems where we they get for this state or for this country where we they now as a result of say we they fear to return back. And you don't talk of insecurity, which we hope that things will work out well and security will be put in order. But the point is that like August they were day here now, how they go fit take the which office now want create or which position or role they go they play when it be safe and not fit come, they go they handle situations on our behalf. That can structure day for grant.
Yeah. Well, I want to first of all advise make people when won't come back, may they never come here because the state is not secured yet. Because just yesterday here, last week here, they kidnapped the chairman of PDP in Edo State. Such a high-profile person, a perfect gentleman. We just pray that the security agencies will rescue him on hot to come back. So I will implore people not to return here because the state is not secured. They should start returning from November when APC will take charge of government and will tackle security within the first month. Edo State will be safe for you people to come. And like I said, we are going to create offices for diaspora. Like I said, if we need anything in Italy, in Europe, for instance, we should be able to have somebody on the desk right there in Edo that we say, now we need XYZ thing in Germany. You are from diaspora in our government in representing Europe, like ambassador to the diaspora in Europe. So how do we get this thing? Because the governor is not going to travel. So he will be the one to network all of those things with the people here and ensure that that investment is carried out. Then then we have America, we have UK, we have different diaspora, So we are going to have desk for them in our government, and they will be fully in participation in what is going to. They are going to be people that we are going to leverage on to get all the investment that is required for Edo to make Edo a better place again.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. On a lighter note, say one time, this one on a lighter note, and this one is directly to you as an individual. You prefer get one wahala when it be say you define your research, you see her, you can't go see her, it be like abracadabra, go disappear, go another place. That matter, you don't. So that matter, we not going to hear them again. What actually happen? You don't see them, or the person where if you say take and don't pay back, or you don't return them, what can happen? Nobody here again. Or you not can go swear yelala, or you know can go court. What happen?
No, what happened? We say they actually take my wristwatch, and the deputy governor Philip Shabu, they there now oddlies is police and his oddlies. Now they take that watch. So
they take them or they thief them?
They take them from me when we were. They adopted me from Edo North to forcefully bring me to Benin. In that struggle, that was when they took that watch from me, and I wrote the statement in the this thing. So when I got to America, as I was coming, I saw the deputy governor leaving. I saw a watch like that on his hand. So a week ago, I saw the deputy governor in Abuja. I saw the same watch I saw in his hand in America that I thought was my own. So that watch was not my own.
Okay,
so
not be your own.
It's not my watch. Not that they did not steal my watch. That means those police his uglies are still in possession of my watch. That was at that point I accused him of the watch. You know, Philip Chaibo is a great guy. You know, they are trying to impeach him now, and we'll see how far they can go about that. And the watch that I saw in his hand, I saw the same watch. It's the same Daytona, but I now discovered that my name was not on it. Called my own. They used diamond to write my name on my own, Jarrett. So when I saw it, the diamond was not there written on it. So it wasn't my watch.
You don't tell am sorry because you narrate am small. You don't tell am sorry.
No, I don't get to tell am sorry because na oblis na they carry me come Benin. So the watch still dey for the oblis hand. So na because na oblis na carry me. So I no go tell am sorry. He know say I no go tell am sorry.
Yeah, because it be like say as people they talk that time, they say you spoil the name and you don't come talk am openly now to say, no, don't be your resource day in hand. But anyway, on a lighter note, they can still talk. Say this one are your own directly because I want to make we clear some small matter. They can't talk say the money for that research 2 years. Say how manage that kind of money? Just go count and take go buy research. The people they can't wonder. Would they read them for though you they cry say your research lost? They can't verse say why you use that kind of big money take go buy research.
You know, say people dey where they say they do different thing. Me na rich watch collector. The one when they my hand now na very powerful one. You know, I fit buy watch $1 million. And if you buy that watch, for instance, now, it could be gold, it could be diamond and everything. That wristwatch, it they appreciate if you want to sell it. I might want to buy a house now. I will just carry 1, 2 watch, go sell them, take buy house. So the way people they collect this and also they collect wristwatches.
You be watch collector like active fast, like a person they collect artwork. I mean, sorry, artwork. They go spend plenty money to buy them. Okay.
Yes, I have different wristwatches. I have a watch that is about $500,000. I have a watch that is $1.2 million. I have different watches like that. Most of these watches, I keep them in the bank.
Not they mention the name, oh. You know, say you say Edo State never they secure. Not they mention them, oh.
Edo State no they secure. I also talk say those watch they for bank, and moreover, even if you know they secure, so we still the waka because like I always they talk. I say I don't want problem, but if you bring problem, there is no problem.
Thank you very much. I make I quickly ask a bros where did there before we call him day. Pastor Mike Opute, I salute you. I thank you very much where you take day with the chairman of APC and you dey carry and waka onto the waka where you can do where it concern spirituality because it not be only to talk for politics now go resolve the matter say prayers and all go join and to dislodge Governor Baseki from government that is in party or in people where one put for there say not be small matter na uphill task. So for your own side now, what will be the strategy where people were there for the diaspora, where they support your party go adopt in making sure, say, this election, now APC get on? For your own side now they ask. Because if you come out now you go there too, we will begin to ask you questions.
Thank you very much. First and foremost, if chairman go back, by the grace of God, he reached stably, we will constantly talk within ourselves. It not go be just me. It not go be me. If it not be me, if it be you, if it be anybody, you understand? It's not government of the way Edo State be now. Not be government of one self-interest. It's going to be a collective interest. I want to assure you, I don't discuss with chairman. You see, this is your program. If chairman reach Nigeria, I don't want to make me say, now me they talker. I don't discuss with chairman say, I want make him, as me and I sit down today, he and our governor go sit down together, we go do this program again, live from Nigeria. I spoke with our candidate yesterday, our governorship candidate, Senator Monde Pebolo. You know, he's a very free man. The way they talk to me, he tell me, say, the way they talk now, when we win, he will make with the, mostly they talk like that. Make nothing change. They don't assure me, say, they go come Italy. They go come here for campaign. Not be say me go just campaign for them. They go come here, come campaign. They go sit down, we go discuss, all of them. Chairman said go come back. The campaign team, both Dennis Idahosa, Honorable Dennis Idahosa, they will come together. And I don't choose Torino, because I believe say that Torino, Edo people many pass, we go do a lot of awareness. Other people from other cities, all of us go come to Torino. It's going to be a one-day event. After they finish for Italy, they will go to Germany, they go to France. Now, these three countries will first pin down. This is one of a kind. No candidate don't come campaign. But as we don't talk, I know say it go happen because chairman where they here, now person where they stand by in word. For the diaspora, waiting I know say they grant now better for us for this diaspora. Because my cry to chairman be say, Edo people not many for here. You and me know the way we dey fight for our people for here. The two they collect our children for here. Although some of the faults now our own, because every country they get their own law. Laws. If you know abide with the law, but it gets some will not be our own fault too. So that at least since now we be majority, we dey for this Europe. Europe as a whole, make we get government where they home. At least if we no fit go begay our president, when we get governor we will feel hold strong, he go disturb president. The president go tell ambassador where they say, my people they cry to me, do something. So because of time, I want to assure you say this program go come again live with governor, our governor candidate or the deputy candidate. We go ask them question like this before they come Italy. So now good plan they get for us. Very good plan. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my people, my people. And Chairman, I beg you, just hold on for 1 or 2 minutes more or 3. Make we take receive 1 or 2 calls. And because I know say people for outside, they write for here, say they would like to ask you 1 or 2 questions. I beg make you give them that privilege. Make we make 1 or 2 persons take call in, make them ask the question, then make you put answer to. Because a rare opportunity be this. If you come out now again, we hope say we see you very soon, but we don't know when we'll engage you. Because if you go back, you go get many things full your hand where you go they do. So, but meanwhile, this opportunity now, we don't want to let them slip out of our fingers. We need to utilize them accordingly. So, because of that, I will tell people out there where don't they write me, say they want call, make them beg, make them call in and make them ask 1 or 2 questions. Maybe we for call them a day because I know say the journey is still far. So, anybody where want call, then make it go ahead and call. And meanwhile, Chairman, what do you get to tell the people where they the diaspora? You know, from your own mind, forget now, say. You they represent APC as an individual where don't come here and I don't see things for yourself. Which message you get for them? Because you don't see how the roads be, you don't see how airport be, you don't see how train station be. Which message you get for our people where you give them this assurance and sense of belonging to know say yes, at least our roots still day back for Edo State?
Yeah. What I want to tell them is say they should be resolute in whatever they are doing. Genuinely, and that is lawful. Those that are in school, they should continue to empower themselves with knowledge. Those that are working, wherever they are working, they should understudy whatever is happening here, so that the government that is going to come now, which is Senator Monde Okpebholo's government, is going to be employing them, is going to need their services at home. So it's like coming here to impart knowledge that they will bring home to impart on our people. So they should be resolute and they should be law-abiding. They should ensure that whatever brought them here is what they are doing. And they should, they are in a sane society. They should imbibe all the culture that they have here because at some point we will need them at home. So that we want a situation where we'll have a state that is like this place. So they are our ambassador. So they should be resolute in whatever they are doing. And definitely, we are going to be calling on them as time goes on, as we progress in government, to come and to bring to our state what they have gained here. So that synergy, we want it. We are going to continue to work with them. Even when the government is in place, the governor will be coming at intervals to have interface with them, to know with the people that they are going to have in government, to have interface with them, to know their problems, to know the areas that they want the government to concentrate on. So they should be ready that the government that we are going to have in Edo State will be government of the people, for the people, by the people, and for the people themselves. And they are going to be part and parcel of it.
Thank you very much. So, call us. If you not get any, if anybody do one call, make it call now. If we not date, then we will call it a day, and we want to sincerely thank Emperor, make a talk and finish, Emperor Janet Tenebe. Myself will add JP Jonah because you need to get so many titles, because the upgrade task where you need to get many feathers where you go take fly, because it's not easy. We know that your political adversaries are formidable too, and they are very prepared to, to go haywire, to make sure say they still win, to dislodge or to win or to remove, as the case may be. And you are prepared to, because now you be the chairman. If he good, na your hand day. If he not good, na your hand, na he day. So the responsibility falls on you. The candidates on their own, they just come on board as they can't use APC as a vehicle. Now you be the person where they there, where you go fit handle the matter successfully. So on the strength of that, we they happy say we they talk to you today. And most of the things where you take, they are on marble, they are waiting for you. All the promises you have made, the people don't hear for you, especially those of us where they the diaspora, where they remit money. If we don't come, they send our money again, say they refuse generate their own funds for Nigeria, our own will come plenty for you. They will be use them for better things for those states, for ourselves and for our families. Where we say families now, most of them they be chairman of their own house. Now they go get lights, now they go get water, now they go repair road, now they go do security. So the whole problem, not be small thing. They did the head of every individuals like your guy will sit down for them. So and every other single those citizens for Italy. And for the women too, they need empowerment, the market women, and some of our women here, they get resources, financial resources, where if you take invest for market business. And that area too, I employ you, make you talk to your candidates in making sure, say, make them provide enabling environment for our women. Plenty of them are here, but unfortunately, the kind of businesses we're going to do, we're going to involve marketplace. The market is not suitable, or the business where they go do, they don't know the trust or assurance where they. And on the strength of that, you will see say they remain for here. Now we say no, they are meant to come. So for that area too, before people call in at all, that market for the women too, the development of our women, waiting go, which can kill, I will take open that avenue where we say our women will fit they prosperous and they will return back to come and do the needful in the society.
Well, the Monday Obeolo, the senator, our candidate, has plans for women. He get plan for women. He get plan to build more markets. He get plan to make market more conducive. And it is only by that we can have a healthy society where women can strive, because our women are very industrious. Women are very strong character. Women, Edo State women are very strong character, and he has that plan for them. He already has a program for women in his senatorial district now, which he is planning to expand for all of them. And I'm sure by the time I get to Nigeria, we'll also arrange on how he can be on this link for him to, by himself, tell the entire world what our women and our youths and everybody, what he has for government. But I know that he has plan for women, and he already has a plan going in his senatorial district as a senator, which he has promised he's going to expand, and he's going to benefit the women. And by the time he unleashed that on the state, definitely the women here will be coming home, and they will have a friendly state, a friendly society where they can invest and do their trading. Because our candidate is a trader, so that's what makes it even good. So I think we have a governor who has women at heart, and he has been doing it, and he's going to expand it in the state.
Okay. So we don't hear from our welfare officer for Italy say, the candidates one of them at least will come. Campaign preparation don't they? When the thing don't set, they will reach to us and they will come. Will you get for mind when precisely they will fit to come? Who will they come? Now the deputy will come, or now the flag bearer will come?
The flag bearer is going to come by himself, and I will come with him.
Okay.
These are the things I'm setting up already.
Because for this country, all the candidates so far, none of them they come. They try to undermine this geographical location where we they call Italy, and we they wonder why they get this mindset. What did they see for here? Where we say they interest them. Mr. President say you come and I see the picture. You carry many bags. At least 5 things there. Where person if you come by for here, if we not come see, or make we know as we they live for here. So we're looking forward to have the candidates here in Italy. Maybe they can't talk to us. We need to ask the questions, pertinent questions, even offensive, but at least they need to know, say, yes, some of us are very much angry, and we need to hear, from them, and the assurances where they go give us, now go ignite us in doing things, because some people get money for here, they will just people here, go day banks. Before you know it, even while African, the money self don't go. But if they see say that they transfer the money home at all times, say they do better thing, the prosperity of Edo State, you go reach everybody hand, a place of employment and etc. So, Augusta, we don't hear from you. We want to thank you very much for taking your time for your crowded schedule to be here. And we look forward, say we will talk to you more, as the election, they go on. And make sure not forget, say this is Jplive and we did here for Italy. All of us know if we did one place. We don't choose to be here. And this is a platform where we don't create. We're making sure that we feel they disseminate information to our people and make our people, they ask us questions, see what they not feel understand, because politics is very dynamic and at the same time it's very dangerous. So in some kind of things there where they go talk political statements where they not go fit put together. We don't hear of say governments go promise the thing what they go do during campaign, they know they feel succeed. So we are going to hold you accountable to make sure say you talk to your candidates right now. Say I don't talk so many things, so I beg this things where I talk, make you put them well or make it be say at the end of the day, they don't come say make your research, another one not go lost. One don't fail lost before make another research not lost.
Well, our candidate, the Aswa Godao is a talker, and our candidate is a doer.
Yeah.
As I speak, he's aware that I'm here. He even spoke to them, most of the diaspora people yesterday while we were having a meeting in his preparation to coming to reach out to them directly. Okay. He's going to be here live by himself, possibly with his running mate and myself and some other leaders who come. Because the reason that because we have the diaspora at heart, we know that with them we can have a sane community in our state. So we cannot undermine them. So the candidate will be here live, and people will hear from him, and he's ready to work, and he's ready to have them in his government by the time he becomes the governor of Edo State.
Thank you very much. My people, we don't hear from Oga, where come from Edo State in name na Emperor Jarek Tenebe, na him be the chairman of APC Edo State. We want to thank you very much for the time where you take, and in the same vein, make we appreciate Pastor Mike Ifeoluwa Opute, na him be the welfare officer for NUNA, National Union of Nigerian Associations in Italy. I beg, make we all they do our best possible to make sure say they were there for that helm of affairs for NUNA, they fit they champion our cause appropriately and accordingly. So I want to thank you very much for your time. And Pastor, anything you want to talk about, we'll take call a day. Do you have anything to say to close the day?
What I want just talk, we say, make all of us will be Edo State. Make we come together. Make we bring suggestion before our candidate go come for Italy, because now, as the welfare officer, I am also concerned about the welfare of Edo indigene in this Italy. I don't hear many complaints. Say if there's one report, about 2-3 reports last year for my table of people who carry money go house, go build house, where their friend or relative chop the money, they snap another building, give them. All these are things where we go try when our candidate comes, so that our money for year, just by you talk just now, say some people get money for year, but they know that they fear to come and go home. They need to come tell us, say, the safety of our investment for those states is a good guarantee. So I want to put about the mind, say, may they not put fear for mind again, say this coming government by the grace of God, it will be like other ones. This one, as a chairman talk, government for the people, by the people, and for the people. So when our candidates then come, by the grace of God, we go talk to them. I don't want to speak for them, but we go talk to them. Me, as a day, I'll continue to disturb them until they do what they tell me say they will do. Until they come. After when they come, go back. Anything when they sit talk for here, I will continue to disturb them. Now so it be. We not do it.
Thank you very much. My people, Nasir, we go for call a day, and I want to thank once more again our able chairman where he come talk to us today for this platform. So my people, thank you very much for taking your time. We're going to listen to us on Jplive again. And we'll come your way again because we just started this election, and this platform actually, we tag them as Jplive Political. Everything we concern politics, not only in Edo State, but across the country. Now we will talk about. But meanwhile, this matter of Edo State now election, the thing don't day high very much, and because of that, we are all engaged, and we make sure say every slightest opportunity where we get, we feel can reach out to you people, make we forgive us the latest. We have been very slow about our own affairs for Jplive, but right now we prepared our mind again, say no, it not going to be like that. Even money we not do one before, but today now we are here. So my people, what I go tell you now, I need to tell you now, say una bye.
Thank you for having us.